Snap continues for another few days. There are signs that things are going to start to thaw out during the course of the weekend gradually, but certainly for the here and now, still very cold. The heavy snow that many of us saw several days ago really hasn't melted at all because those temperatures have stayed close to freezing. So it stays very cold for the next few days. Some of us are going to see some disruptive snow, particularly across parts of Scotland during the course of Friday. But for the here and now, well, we've got more snow showers across the north of Scotland, some of them just pushing into the east coast of England, so for the likes of the North York Moors, perhaps down to Norfolk, Northern Ireland, seeing 1 or 2 wintry flurries. Elsewhere, generally dry, temperatures around about 2 or 3 degrees above freezing for most of us, but staying below freezing for some areas, particularly where you've got the icy stretches and lying snow. Through tonight then, temperatures dropping like a stone once again. Some freezing fog patches developing across central and eastern parts of England, and just look at those temperatures, not too far off what we had last night, down to around -8 even in some of our towns, colder in the countryside. Now tomorrow then, there's that snow arriving across the west of Scotland during the morning. Through the central belt of Scotland too, it could certainly cause some significant disruption, I think, across quite a large part of Scotland. Far north looking largely dry, and for much of the UK actually a dry, sunny day with crisp wintry sunshine, but very cold once again. Now, we could see between about 5 to 20 centimetres of snow for the likes of the central lowlands, for instance, quite a wide area seeing that snowfall. As we move into Saturday, that frontal system just pushes a little bit further south, so perhaps some wintry flurries for parts of northern England and Wales as well. More snow showers into the west of Scotland, whereas further south you're likely to stay dry, and those temperatures just starting to creep up a little bit. But we're going to see this area of low pressure and lots of isobars, as you can see, so an area of wet and windy weather arriving during the course of Sunday, and that will spill this much milder air right across the UK. But as the mild air meets the cold air for a time, we could see some disruptive weather with the potential for snow, ice and freezing rain on the leading edge as it moves its way northwards and eastwards across the UK. It looks like it'll turn back to rain for many of us, I think, quite quickly during the course of Sunday. Look at those temperatures in the southwest, up to about 13 degrees, but we're holding on to the cold weather across parts of Scotland for longest. But it will feel very different to start next week. We're looking at 14 degrees or so for some of us. Those temperatures once again just taking a bit of a dip as we head through the course of the week. Still a bit of uncertainty as we head towards the festive period, but you can always keep an eye on the weather for your region by heading to the BBC weather app. Jane.